Hey, what's up guys, DiplexHeated again. Welcome back to the Red Rising mod for Men of War Assault Squad 2. Today we're continuing our post-apocalyptic series, and what we've got here is simply a Followers of Yermak outpost. I'd say it's their sort of main HQ and or stronghold in the Novgorod region. This is where they resupply their troops, and most of them actually stay and live here. This place is located just a couple of hours outside of Veliki Novgorod, the capital that the followers of Yermak and the New Order attacked, and that previously belonged to the Republic of Novgorod, also now known as the Commonwealth, combined with the trade union. So there's a lot of things going on. This is episode 8, and there is a Google Documents going around that a lot of my viewers have been editing and adding sort of mini stories to. I'm going to dedicate a page to myself where I'll sort of be officially updating people with what is happening, and then people can kind of create their own sub-stories. People have made custom maps and fan art and a bunch of things. It's really just super cool. There's probably going to be a link in the comment section somewhere, or I might just add it to the description. But anyway, so this is episode 8. In the previous episode, the Commonwealth, newly formed, of course, from the Trade Union and Novgorod Republic, cracked down on a separatist town. It was indeed the town that we saw in the first episode that actually even engaged trade union soldiers. So the town was always rebellious, always kind of anti this whole union thing, and wanted to govern themselves. And in the end, that simply didn't work out. The Commonwealth and Novgorod Republic wants to be all free and very sort of liberal, but, you know, resources are resources, manpower is manpower, so they cracked down on them and killed them all, essentially. Blew up the town for insubordinance. So, yeah, you know, don't fuck with the authority. Even if it wants to kind of stroke and pat you, it might just knock you out in the face if you bite it. So don't bite the hand that feeds you. Anyway, so this is a Yermak outpost. It's the strongest one in this region. It's like the strongest one in this overall sort of Novgorod region. And this is where they amassed their forces before attacking the capital Veliki Novgorod, where they were later backstabbed by their so-called friends, New Order, or at least the ones that they had a common goal with then temporarily, who knew what they would have done after the attack if the followers of Yermak would have survived. So they lost a good chunk, 40 or 50 or so guys. There's about the same amount defending this base now with their sort of regional general. Some would say that this man is like the second to that Yermak guy. Many of the sort of high-ranking soldiers know that the followers of Yermak isn't actually a guy in the cult. He isn't actually someone who's an actual person. He's sort of the man behind the ideology of these sort of raiders and explorers and conquistadors and whatever you want to call them. It's actually led by actual people with ranks and other names. So the followers of Yermak is just kind of this whole the name for the cult, but it's not actually a person that they all follow. It's sort of like if you'd say you were like the followers of Jesus. I mean, Jesus is not going to be walking around with you there, okay? But you kind of follow his, you know, blah blah blah, all guidance. I'm not trying to compare Christianity and the followers of Yermak, but you catch my drift, right? So he's their sort of, they've got like prophets and shit, I guess, whatever you want to call it. It's not really religious at all. It's more of an extremist cult. But anyway, so. And hey, I think like every cult needs a mascot or some sort of like, you know, idol or something to look forward to and look up to, especially. Something that powers the troops and their willpower to continue the fight. But the Novgorod Republic needs to retake their capital. The first step is to clear out the region of the Yermak sons of bitches. So if they decide to attack this and actually kill them all and sort of take this over, I think many more wastelanders out there will be discouraged to join this cult and what's left of it. I'm not sure there's going to be much left of it anyway. It'll kind of just fade away as a memory in the wasteland, and in a couple of years it might all have been forgotten, who knows. That's kind of interesting. So what was once a faction is now just but a memory. Or will be, hopefully. I mean, who knows? They're still standing and they're still functioning. So we are going to be sending in some Commonwealth guys here to attack. We've got the entire base surrounded, more or less, as you can tell, but they don't know, of course. And what this is a trade convoy, or not a trade convoy. It's more of just a convoy of troops on their way to this base to resupply and rearm. So they're going to ride straight in. and position themselves here. Alright, so the cars have arrived inside the compound. Two of the patrolmen from the gate are going to come up and say, I don't remember ever dispatching a patrol. Well, you didn't. And chaos ensues. And the attack is on, obviously. We're gonna make sure that the Commonwealth reinforcements make quick haste and join up their brothers inside, or they will all die. And the sort of Trojan maneuver will be in vain. They need to take this into advantage now. Glad you could make it, Igor. Good job sneaking in past these stonehead crackpots. Yeah, the followers of Yermak do a bunch of drugs and all, so I guess the guards outside were easily snuck past. Whoa, there's a lot of troops in here, though. No joke. No chill. Whoa, that guy just snuck past. Kick him out. There we go. We need to maneuver here next to the cars. Make some progress. Get everyone out. Oh shit, that one's just shot down. That's the leader. He's inside. There we go. He's down. Nice job, guys. The general has been killed. Some of these guys are gonna actually panic. Once again, these Yermak boys are not disciplined, not well structured, not well trained. They're really just a rabble in reality. An officer's gonna grab one of these Mercedes that's in pretty good condition, and he's gonna try and make it out. Oh, without crashing it too much, probably. Get out of my way, you sukas! Sound is really weird. This is one of those hybrids that runs on electricity, so no engine sound. Oh no, you're not getting away. There we go. He's down. Nice. Come on, brothers. This is revenge for the people who died in our beloved capital. Okay, let's get him back. Clean out. And the attack. That was a successful strike. The stronghold here belonging to the followers of Yermak has been successfully knocked down. And we'll take a quick look at casualties. The red are all followers of Yermak, and the yellow here are Commonwealth soldiers. So generally pretty much of a slaughterfest here under the 4 minutes of fighting. I see a handful of actually the ones who disguise themselves. There's one man here. There are two over here. So a couple survived, definitely. And there's a handful back here as well. But the majority of the the people who arrived here in the car, so they sacrificed their lives today for the ultimate win here. Obviously, if we had only attacked from the outside, the troops would have had a much easier time organizing and preparing the defense. And I don't think the troops that we would have been attacking would have been able to succeed in this. So that was a genius move there to disguise, ride in, and attack these guys on. I mean, they're stupid. The Yarmak guys are just they're ill trained. They are fanatics. They kind of sometimes it works in their favor, being extremist and sort of not really caring about your life and what happens, because the recklessness can prove efficient in combat. In many ways, that Japanese Banzai charge was feared and extremely dangerous at times. But in this case here, while they were drunk and high on various chemicals and drugs that they always are, it just ended up in them being slaughtered. And I think we kind of pictured that here nicely. So this was a very short battle, but I'm not entirely sure how I was going to be able to extend this. I didn't want to have hundreds and hundreds of troops fighting each other in like a line battle over here on this map. This is what it came down to. Good job, guys. I think what we'll do now is we'll do a bit of a symbolic gesture, a la Commonwealth style. We're going to send our guys out. And what we're going to do now is we're going to basically blow this base up. That's what we do, really. That is really what we do. So we need some reactive C5. I'm not entirely sure what that is. Trying to find something that blows up nicely. Small ammo. This is what we used before, and I know it looks funky. It looks really funky. It looks kind of stupid funky, but it does the job. It really does the job, and it's going to blow up nicely, and there's going to be a bunch of particles in the air, and there's going to be cars blowing up, and it's just going to be the overall spectacle that we like. So there we go. Let's go back to service, damage, and let's blow this piece of Yermak bullshit up in the air and turn him into a memory. That didn't work. Let's do that then. Oh my god, that was epic! That was epic! That was fucking epic. That was the best explosion I've ever seen. I love these little torpedoes. They might look weird and funky, but it just blows up so nicely. And that, my friends, is a faction destroyed. What is left of the followers of Yermak spread around the Novgorod wasteland? Well, you tell me. There's nothing. They have no home. They have no base. They have nowhere to go. What is going to happen now is that the irregular lost souls of the wasteland will probably just drop their guns and turn back to whatever other life they can have in the future. But the followers of Yermak is not going to offer them any of that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon again. Bye.